Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Geminis for November. Hold on, you got cards falling already. Okay, so this is going to be for my Geminis for November 19th through the 22nd. Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. We're going to get straight into it. Keep in mind, this is general. If you are looking for something more personal, check out my description box to go ahead and get that link for my website to book me. Also, if you are interested in tarot classes, definitely check that out as well. That's going to be on my homepage. And keep in mind, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis. November 19th through the 22nd for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis. Geminis for November 19th through the 22nd. Also, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date with my messages, okay? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and talk about this energy, okay? So first thing we're going to talk about, Geminis, is the overall energy. So what we have representing that, I do have the Broken Heart card clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, you could be experiencing a level of disappointment with someone that you may have been in some sort of relationship or connection with. For some of you, it's different. This could be disappointment in regards to a career decision that you may have wanted to make. This could be in partnership with others, like you working with other people. You could be feeling kind of let down by the fact that those people that you may have been working with or intending to work with may have not really put the effort forth to make sure that the business was staying cohesive or that you guys were going to be successful in the long run. So you may have felt like, okay, for some of you who work with other people, maybe at a job like a 9 to 5, or even like a personal business where, again, there's like multiple other people that work with you, and you could be feeling as if you had to carry the grunt work of what was going on in the business. For others of you, this could be, like I said, in regards to love, where there may have been like a third party situation, or for others of you, there was issues with your partner putting the effort forth to, again, make sure that the connection was still being supported, if that makes sense. So I'm also getting a sense there's just like a lot of things that you guys are having to address and fix, especially if there has been like disappointments with things not going as far as you wish they would. Especially this year, you could be reflecting like, wow, I could have been way further if I, put more work into this, or if I didn't let this come in between. So a lot of you are doing a little bit of reflecting, okay? Now, in regards to love specifically, the energy we have surrounding your love life, we have the Contract card in reverse and the Knight of Wands in the upright. So there could be, for some of you, if you are someone who was married, you could be finally getting divorced. Divorce could be finally getting approved. Also, for some of you, this could be you finally taking the steps to get a divorce. Another thing I am seeing, if you're not at that stage, I am seeing that there is some sort of relationship where you feel as if it's not fair, it's not balanced. Your person's not holding up their end of the deal as far as, again, putting the effort forth in the relationship. With the Knight of Wands, you could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo whose energy is not consistent. Their feelings are not consistent, and the effort they're putting forth is not consistent. And it's very wishy-washy, and it's leaving room for you guys to be just very emotionally dissatisfied. So for a lot of you, you are having some issues with a fire sign in particular. It doesn't have to be. This could be somebody who you're just very passionate about, but there's just moments where emotionally you can't stand things that go on, and you could be, again, walking away from this connection. For some of you, you already did walk away from this situation, and you could be trying to find what's going to make you emotionally feel complete. Now, in regards to what I am seeing for career and finances, I do have the yin and yang card in reverse and the page of pentacles clarifying it. So for a lot of you, when it comes to finances, again, there may be some sort of imbalance there. There could be also this moment where you're having like this like realization of what you may have been doing that has been affecting your finances and making it hard for you to have that ultimate balance, or feel as if you don't have to worry about whether or not you have money in your bank account to pay your bills. Also, with the page of pentacles, for some of you, you could be trying to figure out ways to make more money come in for you. This could be through entrepreneurial work. I always get tongue tied with that word. Others of you, this is like good news that is going to come your way in regards to money. So if things have been a little slow, I am seeing things will get better in regards to that. You just need to make sure that you are putting the work necessary in to actually get the money that you're looking for. But there is good news that is going to come in for finances. I just feel like you guys are going to have to take some time for introspection on ways that you could alleviate stress or just so much work as well, if you are someone who has a lot that they have to do. Now, in regards to the advice I can give you, I do have the not the strategy card, the victory card and the 5 of Pentacles. So with this, there's definitely a need for you to make sure you're taking in consideration of the goals that you have in mind, that you're not neglecting them. And when you have moments as well where you're being swayed or, pushed in a different direction, you need to understand exactly where you're trying to be headed. Like for a lot of you, I'm feeling like there's a need for you to leave some stuff behind, as far as like, okay, this could be spending habits. This could even be a job that makes you feel as if you're not making enough, or even beyond finances. A lot of you need to leave behind any sort of like friendships or even like close relationships around you. It doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you it can be. Take this reading how it applies. Leaving behind any connections that make you feel any sort of lack, and understanding that there's a victory within that. You taking time for your own peace of mind, you doing things in alignment with your goals, doing things in alignment with what spirit wants for you, instead of doing things in alignment with, what other people expect of you. Because for a lot of you, you could be feeling as if you're lacking because other people want you to be a certain way, and that's not the path for you. Everybody's not meant to go down the same path. So that message was definitely for somebody out there. Hopefully whoever needed to hear that just now heard it. Now, in regards to the obstacle that may come up, we do have the Door to Romance and the Empress. So for a lot of you, this could be, again, romance. You could be having some issues with someone who you may have kids with. We have the children card here as well with the Empress. So this definitely could be somebody who you have children with. This could also be like your mother. You could have had like a really rough childhood with your mother, or the connection with your mother may be a little rocky. That may be a problem, and that may be causing you to kind of shut off in your heart chakra for some of you. Others of you, again, there may just be this shut off energy in love because you may be outgrowing a connection or outgrowing a lot of things that you may have been dealing with in your love life. And now you're kind of having to readjust to like your taste for some of you, or even just like understanding that you're just above a lot of the connections that you may have been taking on previously, especially if they weren't offering anything. You may be in a space where it's like, look, I'm done with that. But talking more about your love life, we do have romantic feelings, and then we also have the children card. So with this, for a lot of you, there is somebody that you guys do care about deeply, and if it's not you guys, this is someone who cares about you. This is gonna be an interesting situation, because for a lot of you, you guys care about this person, and you guys really feel like this could be the one for you, but mentally you don't know which direction to go in, which way to turn, because there may either be childish behavior within this connection if it's not children, if you guys don't have that type of situation going on. It just may be childish behavior where one person's being petty and the other person being petty too, just because. For others of you, this could even be actual children. So one person in the connection may have children outside of the connection you guys have, and the children they may have with someone else may be affecting your connection with them. So like the person's baby mother or their baby father, I hate using that word, but you get what I'm trying to say. The outside person who has children with your spouse, that may be causing some trust issues. You may not trust that they just have like a relationship for the children. You may feel like they're still dealing with each other. Others of you, like I said, childish behavior. There may be a lack of trust due to the fact that there was deception. So for a lot of you, in regards to love, the advice I can give you, it says pay attention to the red flags. So make sure you pay attention to anything that may come up, anything that may seem a little fishy. If you sense that your person is, not wanting to answer your calls anymore like how they used to, or things are just not adding up, make sure that you are, making note of that. All right? So thank you so much, Geminis. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you do want a personal reading, that information will be listed below, as well as my tarot classes. They do start December 3rd. Also, if you enjoyed, like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. Bye, Gemmies.